How do you bring together design and programming in your work?
It goes back and forth a lot. I mean, a lot of people will start with one and then move on to the other, or start with the other and then move on to one. It's really hard to pick a place to start, and I find myself kind of just randomly switching between design and programming tasks to get something done. I've always thought that I would split my day and do 3 hours on this and 3 hours on that. But no, it's just a lot more just kind of spontaneous.
Yeah.
They don't really have a relationship. There's no magical connection between them. So
Yeah.
They're different fields that you spend different time sharpening your skills in.
Yeah.
And then being able to do both of them is useful and practical because you can express ideas more completely in the digital realm.
Yeah.
If a lot of people will have an idea for an app or a thing that they want to exist, but they can only express it maybe with words. And then there's people who can express it with pictures. And then there's programmers who can actually make it work, but they don't maybe have the idea. Or then there's programmers who have the idea and they can make it work, but then they can't express it all that well, and they don't have a level of design. So if you can possess the idea, the ability to execute with fidelity and a good design, and then actually be able to make it work, all three of those things will greatly increase your ability to express your idea or make the thing.
Is it a combination of skills that you enjoy building?
Yeah, absolutely. I spent a lot of time focused mainly in just the technology area, and then I started picking design up, mainly because I didn't like how, I don't like certain parts of the picture being beyond my control. And so, but you can't control something that you don't understand, don't know how to do it. So I, spent several years just kind of understanding more what designers do, and then started practicing a little bit. And at first, if you work with a lot of good designers and you start just kind of doing your own things, your work's going to be quite inferior. But it's important to just stick to it, because eventually things start to click. And the more you practice and the more you just mess around with Photoshop or Illustrator and show your work to people, and it will improve as you get feedback from people and find out what's working and what's not working. And